Please.
There we go. It's being recorded.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Okay. All right. So, y'all, as you know, Julia and I had a magical 2.5 days in Atlanta at this training with these amazing jewels, and the diamonds that led it were awesome. So, in saying that, I don't know if y'all have ever been to like a weekend Bible study or something, and you feel like you've come off the mountaintop and then you come back into real world, but you have that total high about you because you've just been fed and fed and fed and nourished and your cup is full. That is how Julia and I feel right now. We feel like we have just gotten off the mountaintop. So bear with us. We hope that you can have the same excitement and know that when we talk about what we're talking about tonight, this company, I'm not exaggerating when I say they want every single person to succeed and do well, and they are 150, 200% committed to having all backup orders straight, all shipping straight. We truly trust this company. We have just become a real company. That's what was so funny when we were talking is, we finally have like a real building. Like before that, it's not like we were operating out of a U-Haul, but we have a real building now and a real warehouse. And now Alec Clark is the CEO. We have a real CMO she's amazing, and she comes from a great history, and she's committed to making, with our new product, having great ingredients and made of the best quality. So just want to start it by just saying, and Julia, you can echo, or say what you think on this subject, but we have the most amazing company and most amazing leadership. It blows my mind, and I feel so blessed that somehow I stumbled upon this company.
And somehow it's $1 billion company this fast, and we are all here. This is what's so exciting. We're all here in the beginning. Like, we are going to be part of a legacy, and it's incredible. Like, Betsy and I were part of the very, very first jewel training. People laugh and say, one day we're going to be on the wall at home office, and it's going to be the hall of classes, and we can say we were in the first class. Like, guys, we are just getting started. We're a part of, something. We don't know how big this is going to be, but we are here at the right time. And that is what is so exciting, because we they've all worked with, one product, two products, three products. We have an amazing product line now with amazing training. Amazing, tools. They spoil us with recognition. We are coming in where they've worked out the kinks. They're working out the kinks with the new website, and we're going to sail. This thing is about to blow up. And you guys are all here for the launch of that. It's pretty exciting. And it's the things they have planned for us, and everything, like Betsy said, they do is for us, because they know if we're successful, they're successful. They love us. Betsy, how many times did the word God come up this weekend?
Yeah, Julia and I spent 2.5 days in the Word with other Christians. The love of Jesus completely spewed out for 2.5 days. We felt love all around us, and it's not material. It is truly pure Christian love, and wanting everybody to succeed, and everybody to feel how much He loves us and how much He wants to bless us in all ways, in our health, every way. The scripture that's quoted over this training period, God's got this company.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and if you don't believe in Jesus, it's okay, because, hopefully you'll change your mind. But if you don't, I'm just so glad that you're in this company, because you are going to be blessed because of the people around that are praying for this company and praying for every single one of us.
And it's like the main focus they have, like the products are amazing and they want everybody to feel better, but they don't want everybody to just buy products and feel better with health and wellness. They literally want us to feel better in our hearts, in our minds, in our souls, how we treat each other, how we treat people out in the world. They want that we represent Plexus, and they want us to come together like this, treat each other like we do. Our team is amazing. We felt so good being there. We're like, oh my gosh, our team's already incredible. But they really want us to come together as one Plexus and take that out into the world, because there are so many people that need us for not only health and wellness, but for belief in themselves. To know that the way God made us was to know you can be successful, know you deserve to feel better, know that you can have people in your life and you don't have to be alone. The tanks were so full because of what they're pouring into us, and that's what they're teaching us, so we can pour into you, and then you can go pour into everybody else. That is what this is. It's so much bigger than 17 products. I mean, it's so much.
We were all in tears when we left.
Mhm.
And I mean, because it's like we left a part of our heart, because we became so close with that small group over that 2.5 days together, because of being with like-minded people and what the way they want to help us and pour into us. So in saying that, we'll just sort of start a little bit about the belief in the company and how when we believe in the company and we're growing our team, we're growing our customers and everything, how much your thinking matters in getting that and building that belief. And so I think one thing that I know I struggled with in the beginning, that we really have to, I'm going to read some of this, but we really have to kind of get in our mind is how much our thinking matters. And, Plexus, they say we are Plexus, a health company with a holistic approach to address body and mind. And I say when they talk about mind, they're also talking about the heart. And so I think that I just love that they truly want us to have that belief in everything that we do. And when we talk about those they talked about 4 pillars of belief, and there's the products, the company, the compensation plan, and you. And obviously we have to believe in ourselves for any of this. But one thing is belief in the company. We have to believe when they talk about their vision statement that Plexus, that network marketing is the best industry on earth. Do you really believe that network marketing is the best industry on earth? I know I didn't when I first started. I really was very, very unsure on what this network marketing was. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, I 100% believe that network marketing is the best industry on earth now. Mm-hmm. I have seen it. I have seen what we can all accomplish together that you can't accomplish by yourself. Mm-hmm. So, if you really believe that, how valuable it is and how you can change lives through network marketing and through Plexus. Their goal is to, when you think this is their vision statement. Their goal is to create and sustain a legacy company that gets it right. When we have full belief in the company, it's very easy to be 100% believing in the products. And when we believe in the business, we're creating a legacy that can change future generations, not just in our health. So we're able to give more to our families. Mm-hmm. And we're able to teach them now about health, about living a healthy life. So they're going to be healthier as they grow older. Through Plexus, we're preventing future diseases, and we're going to be providing a very stable financial future for our children and our families. And this truly that goes generations, because of being able to provide education for your children. It's just amazing what we can do what we can do with as long as we have belief in this company. And like the vision statement that the end of it is, Plexus is passionate about doing it the way it could be done and should be done, but rarely is. I think I lost my video. So we look at lots of different network marketing companies. They are all great. Lots of really, really good network marketing companies out there. Plexus, we've taken it, I would say 10, 20, 30, 100 steps further than that. Our compensation plan, what they do for us, is unmatched of any other company. The products, the quality, the price point of the products. If you go look at other network marketing companies, you're actually really having to sell stuff. We're just sharing stuff that we use.
Right. Jennifer Lee stood up, one of the diamonds, and said, we should be, because this is such a gift, the way it's set up, it's made for the few, for the plenty, not the few. We should be as passionate about the comp plan as we are the products, because of the gift that this is for so many people who need it. It can be as important as health and wellness for a lot of people because they're struggling. So there's no reason our passion should be any less for what we can offer them with that as what we can offer them for health and wellness. And I thought that was huge.
Huge. Rebecca Davis, she had done another network marketing company. She went to Diamond in 9 months, something like that. Or no, maybe she went to Emerald in 7 or 8, 9 months, and then Diamond within the following year. But she said, she looked at the comp plan and she said, I don't care what they're selling. I'm going to, and then she saw the amazing, amazing products. She says she absolutely loves the products because they work and they change lives. But her initial reason for doing Plexus was the opportunity. So do not discount and be ashamed to share what an amazing opportunity, because we are still very ground floor. This is brand new.
And I don't know about you, Betsy, but they were also talking about, belief in the company, belief in the comp plan, but also it comes down to ultimately what holds people back the most in this business. And we all know we deal with it is our belief in ourselves. And I thought this was absolutely huge. They said, you cannot operate out of both fear and love. You have to operate out of one or the other. So you have to choose, are you going to operate in Plexus and in your life out of fear or out of love? Because when you have that love, that's trust, and you've got something to help people. And if you operate out of love, there's no ego. You're humble. You're caring. And literally that's what we do. We don't sell Plexus, we share it. So if you're sharing out of love and what you love about this, there is no reason that there should be fear, because you're coming from your heart and from what matters to help other people. And that's ultimately what we're doing. So I thought that was huge, because it takes the scary part out of it. If you think about that, and if you start to get nervous about something and you're going to approach somebody, or you're thinking, oh, should I say something to that person? Ask yourself, just stop for a minute and say, am I not telling them because I'm scared? Because when you have fear, that's about you. Or am I going to tell them out of love? Because guess what? Now it's about them, and it's not about me. And nothing about what we're doing here should be about us. It should be about what we're giving to other people. So if you're holding back in any area in this business, sharing, posting, worried about a meeting, getting up in front of people, if you take yourself out of it and you make it about them, it should be love, and the fear is gone, and it won't be so scary. And you can do anything if you operate out of love. We can't do anything if we operate out of fear. So, I thought that was like a light bulb moment for me. I had a lot of people in my heart when she said that, because I know I was like that and I feel differently, but a lot of people, that's a legitimate feeling. And that's one way to deal with that. I thought it was huge.
And I love, because when you are operating out of love, you're operating with a servant's heart, not a me heart, where it's all about me. And I love this, that your gifts aren't about you. And even when you're leading your team, the leadership isn't about you. Your purpose is not about you. And as you're creating and you are helping others through love. I love this quote. A life of significance is about serving those who need your gifts, your leadership, and your purpose. And there are so many people in this world that they don't know how to dream. They don't have a vision. They've forgotten. They think that their life is supposed to not feel good. They think they're supposed to be in pain. They think they're supposed to be overweight. They think they're supposed to be dead broke. It's our job to create a vision of what their life could be like with Plexus in it. And when we're operating in love, that's helping them. And one thing that they talked about, they took, we always talk about our why. They took it one step further. And if you've got to revisit your why all the time on your journey, because if you're not revisiting your why, then you're going to have complacency. And I love that that keeps your commitment going, and your great idea that you have over time. If you're not constantly revisiting your why, it can erode over time if you don't keep working on it. And that's the same thing with your marriage, with your Christianity. You have to constantly be revisiting and growing it and changing it. And then I love what they were saying about complacency is when your why does not evolve. That's what they said. And then I may have already said this quote before, but living to make lives of those around you a little bit better. And if you're operating in that you are living to make lives of those around you a little bit better, that takes all the fear away. Because all you're doing is just helping people live a life that's a little bit better.
Right. Here was another thing I thought that was great. They talked about how people that succeed think differently, and what they mean by that is there's nothing that limits you in your life and anything with Plexus or anything else as small thinking or not believing that you deserve more. And if you believe in yourself and have goals and dreams and think big, there's nothing that will unleash success more than vision and belief in yourself. And you can do anything if you have that, but it's really hard to do anything if you're scared to let yourself see that and believe that in yourself. I thought that was really, really good. And that's what makes it different with somebody who succeeds and somebody doesn't. The only difference, you're dealing with the same products, the same company. We have the same everything we work with. But what makes somebody successful and somebody not? That person that's successful sees themselves as successful and believes they can do it. The other person holds back because they're scared it won't happen or it can't. And we're here to help you get to that point where you can see yourself prosper, because that's what this is. This is growth in yourself and in other people that you care about. And I thought that was huge.
And as you're doing that with the self-talk and affirmations, I was talking to Kelly about this morning, because I'm really working on this with myself too. We have to, your brain and the programming that comes into your brain, it's what you say to yourself, what others have told you, and who you associate with and spend time with. And we have to reprogram our brain with those positive affirmations. So every day, if you're operating in fear, like Julia said, you're not operating in love. And every day you need to wake up and capture throughout the day those negative thoughts and put the positive affirmations back in. And remind yourself all day long that you're worth it, that you are helping your family, that you're helping others, that you are blessed. And be careful about what you're reading, what you're thinking about if we're not, we obviously deal with certain negative things that come in that we have to, whether it's shipping, whether it's back office, whatever it is, we deal with them and then stick them out of your head, because as you're building your belief in the company, let the products and their intent and how hard they're working, everything that they are doing, is to help us. And this is negative self-talk. Julia, I'll let you take over right now.
Okay, well, it was really cool because they talked about Kelly Norman was a diamond. She was absolutely amazing. You guys are going to see her again. They're going to have her speaking in front of everybody. I have a feeling she was incredible. She talks about be very careful what you allow in your gates. And I love this because it's thoughts that we have about ourselves. Certain people in your life. Do you have people in your life that are making you better? Or do you have people that are maybe, like keeping you down? You have to look at what you're reading, like Betsy said, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're putting in to your gates makes a big difference in what's going on in your head and what comes out in your life. And I thought that was amazing. She's like, it's okay to take stock of what you're letting in. And that's one thing I love about this team, because I feel like we fill each other's tanks up. I feel that it makes what I'm bringing into my gates a whole lot better. It brought my life from here, which it was good before. It's a lot better. It's great now. And that a lot of that is just how much you guys pour into me and we pour into each other. I can't tell you what that does for my tank. And that makes a difference in everything I do. You guys don't know, when we pour into each other, I take that into my house with my family, into everything I do, into other people. I'm happier when I'm around strangers when I'm at a store, because I feel so good, because everything I have around me now is just, it's amazing. So I think it's important, and I love that analogy. Just be very careful what you are allowing into your gates. And the biggest thing is your head, and telling yourself good thoughts, because we give to everybody else and we don't fill up that tank. And Kelly had Betsy and I do our affirmations, and we did them. And I have to tell you, Betsy, I'll tell you, it was hard for me. I looked at them to say that. I have to tell y'all, when you look in the mirror and you look in your eyes and you say something that you're proud of, it's hard because you feel like, well, this is weird. But I'm telling you, if you look into your own eyes and you say that, something happens inside you. I got chills from my head to my toe, and I did not feel the same. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. And she literally said she does it every day, and she empowered us. Betsy can tell you what happened to her when she did hers, but she's empowered us to do a 60-day affirmation challenge. And I would love for us to do that for our team, where we just, when we're getting ready in the morning, you just promise for 60 days, you're going to tell yourself one thing, 5 things, whatever, but at least one thing, and really look into your eyes and say that you love this about yourself, and allow yourself to realize how special you are, and believe that you really do deserve, you've got a lot of things to be proud of. And to take a second to acknowledge that is priceless. And what will come from that, she says, is incredible. If you will allow yourself to do it, it's amazing what happens.
Because as you get rid of those negative thoughts and that bad self-talk, they said it takes 21 days to break a habit, 63 days to put that back in, to make it a good habit. And so as you are breaking those bad habits and the negative self-talk, when you're doing those positive affirmations, you're renewing your commitment in yourself, which is huge. And you're gaining courage because you are learning who you are proud of yourself. And it's amazing what you can do when you have courage because you believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. It becomes so much easier to face your fear.
And you want to empower your team members. They're going to follow what you do. But also, if you don't even have a team and you're just going out and talking to prospects or people who want to try the products, you have to kindle the passion you have is you. They're actually not really buying Plexus. They're buying you. They trust you. So passion is you. You kindle your fire. You can help other people kindle theirs. And that's what brings them to you. That was huge.
Because I don't know if I read this yet, but our thoughts determine our destiny.